The digital Disney card game came out this week, but it's not what you think. And any card can have the legendary embossing effect if you've got some nail polish and a little bit of creativity. All that and so much more right now on Lorcana Alert. Over on YouTube this week, JDZ just posted the Realist League experience, where the person who gets a participation pack gets all the best cards. If you like good trading card community memes, check out this video by JDZ Quest. The link to that and everything that we talk about in this video are in the description below. Over on Reddit this week were some fun arts and crafts. Madam Leonie says, I found a purpose for some of my duplicates. It took a bit of cutting and planning, but I'm pleased with the result. My bathroom never looked fancier, and if you look at this, you can see that they cut out the Disney Lorcana artworks and put them in a frame. That's so cool. And you can see that they arranged it by color, like the yellow background cards, and then to the purple and the emerald and the rubies and the sapphires. And there's so many fun things, like this Aurora over here by Benja. That's a sapphire card, but it's in the steel area. And this Mickey Mouse over here with the binoculars, that's a steel card, but it's in the amber section. So like you had to cut out the cards and then look at the color of the artworks and then put them in a frame. I think that this is a really cool arts and crafts. Also on Reddit this week, Made with Lego posted that they made a ink tracker, a website to record results of your Lorcana matches. The post says record your match results on the table and online. You can see the stats about how well your deck does in the different matchups, both on the play and on the draw. In addition to this, you can view global stats to see how different ink combinations are performing across all users. This is a work in progress. I'd love some feedback, so please give it a go and let me know your thoughts. I think that this is a great idea, being able to see your win rates and what goes wrong. You can even add in notes saying that this was a tough matchup or put in the reason why you lost. Heck, you could even use the notes section of this to say you would have won next turn. Some people run their own spreadsheets doing this. I know when I was testing Blue Steel for a while in set 2, I used my Apple Notes and I wrote down every reason why I lost. And most of the time it was because I didn't see Tinkerbell. Like if I would have drawn Tinkerbell, I would have been all right against that buckaroo. But I didn't know how to look at my data to see my on-play win percentages. This does it for you. I'm talking about no more maths, no more spreadsheets. It's all right here in inktracker.net. And that's pretty cool. Disney just released their new card game that you can play on your phone, but it's solitaire. This is what? I'm not trying to learn how to play solitaire. We want to be able to play Disney Lorcana online so bad. And we got sponsored news. This portion of the video is brought to you by Prismatic Defender, our favorite holographic card sleeves. Prismatic Defender makes outer and inner card sleeves with unique holographic patterns that can make any regular card shine. If you want an all-foil deck, you can do that for a fraction of the cost of an enchanted card with one pack of the holographic inner sleeves. Thanks to Prismatic Defender, you can get 15% off when you check out on prismaticdefender.com and use code ReadySetInk. Over on Facebook this week is where we saw the news that PPG, the same company that hosts the Disney Lorcana challenges for North America, is putting on a 2K at MomoCon in Atlanta this May. You might say, why is that important? It's because this MomoCon was the exact place last May where we had the very first North American Disney Lorcana challenge, but it's not happening again this May. And they're trying out the constructed Swiss best of 3 format. I wish we knew we were in the good old days when we were in the good old days. Also on Facebook, where this card alterist used UV nail polish to replicate the legendary embossed effect. You can check it out on this Aurora. They painted the character with UV nail polish and used a special light to harden the top coat. And they show off some of the other cards that they've done as well, like this goat and this snake. There's no official confirmation that this will be legal in a tournament, but it sure does look pretty cool. So much so that I liked it so much that I tried it out myself. And by tried it out myself, I mean I had my wife do it. You can check out the video of the process on our YouTube channel if you want to see the wrong way to do it, or you can check the link in the description and go to the Facebook to see the better way to do it. The last post on Facebook that we want to talk about is one of the best one-turn kill combos we've ever seen. It involves the Mulan Imperial Soldier from the first chapter. And all you have to do to get all 20 lore in one turn is have Mulan Imperial Soldier banish another character in a challenge. So your other characters get +1 lore this turn. And then you just have to have a little bit of board setup to have 10 other characters in play, and boom, you quest for 20. This is literally one of my favorite OTKs out there. On Twitter this week, the Grand Prix in Japan posted some winning list of Amber Steel ink. Right now, only the first 2 sets are available in Japan, so that's what these decks are made out of. Beast Tragic Hero is one of my favorite cards of all time, and to see him in the Amber Steel Song deck is wonderful. And Benja with that item disruption and questing for 2 lore, that's such an underrated card. On Instagram this week, we found a new error posted by Misprinted Lore. They're saying that this red Sharpie mark is a quality control mark. Usually they're quick to be dismissed as someone taking a Sharpie to the card. However, the quality control markings will happen when the full sheet is intact, so you won't see any ink bleeding along the side edge of the card. So in this example, there won't be any red Sharpie on the side of the Stitch card. And this is like a triple whammy, like it's foil shifted over by the ink cost. You can see that little bit of foiling didn't go all the way over the ink. They circled the air, which was the foiling on the card. And then the card still got through quality control and went through the cutter and got packaged in a pack. I think it's pretty cool. It just seems a little bit replicatable. But if I pulled this in the pack, you better believe it'd be going in the collection binder. For our meta report this week, check out this BLURPLE JAFAR. It got top 16 in an 88 player event. This is the spice. It's a pretty traditional BLURPLE list, but it has JAFAR's Striking Illusionist, and not just 1 or 2 of them. It plays all 4 copies of JAFAR's Striking Illusionist. It plays the Tamatoa to get your popsicles back to help you draw cards. It's got the Wombo combos for sure. With the Sail the Azurite Sea, Finders Keepers, and Friends on the other side, this could make JAFAR a pretty good, surprise secondary win condition. I like it a lot. For our market watch, the D23 box, this one, it's like $179 ship right now on TCG Player. If you took the cards out of here and sold each one individually at these prices on TCG Player, that's like $253. That's $53 profit just for opening the product. Minus the seller fees and the shipping, you could be looking at a profit of like $20. No, wait, probably like -$20. Maybe I shouldn't open this. Or you can open it and spend $120 grading 8 cards. And if they all get 10s, none of them get a 9, you could sell them all on eBay for $430. That's like $100 profit. And after fees and waiting 2 months for the cards to get graded and driving to the post office and the shipping supplies, there's got to be some profit there, right? I don't know. It seems like something there, but I think I'm just going to keep this sealed and not worry about all that. If you have any Lorcana alerts that you want me to know about, DM me on Instagram at ReadySetInkTCG. Ready Set Inc. is now over 1,767 subscribers.